Y'all, welcome back to the channel. So I went to Bass Pro today for one purpose and one purpose only: to get the Levelwind Gold Cup 20 size reel. Now, I have actually tried casting this before the making of this video, and I made the tension to where it might backlash slightly, but not as bad as it did before. But so far, this reel is very nice, very smooth, and I got it on a medium heavy fast, 15 to 40 pounds, and I had them spool it up with some 25-pound monofilament. And I got that tied on to a bead, to a weight, to 50-pound mono, to a 4/0 circle hook. Most of the time I will use an offset hook, which is just slightly more curved, but this is a perfect drum setup for red drum, black drum, and maybe even a small shark. And I got this reel for only about 80 bucks. It is a really good quality, cheap budget reel. And with the warranty, it is around $100. But if you don't include the warranty, it's even with the warranty, it's still a very reasonable price. For most reels like this, it's over $100 just for the reel, nothing else. Now I am outside, so you might hear a little bit of wind noise, but hopefully not too much. I'm gonna sit up right over here. This seems good. Okay. So with this one, it is a star drag, not a lever drag, which I prefer. You can choose whatever you prefer, but free spool. And then have your thumb on the spool at all times, or else you will backlash. Even with the tension knob set to where it hopefully won't, it will. You need to have thumb control. And another upside to this reel, there is a bait clicker right here to where if you pull it out, it makes a louder noise. And when you reel it in, even louder. But with this, normal, it doesn't make any noise at all. All right. Now I'm gonna talk y'all through the steps of this. So, first, what you wanna do, bring your bait back like this. Put your thumb on the spool tightly. And then get comfortable with this motion. Then once you are comfortable with that, go ahead and reel in your slack. And then whenever you're casting, make sure when you do it, let's say your weight is back here, you pull your rod up to the side, and then most people, they're like this, and then they cast it. You need to have your arms out like this, and then whenever you cast it, you don't just do this. You don't just like toss the upper part. You hold it, and then you use your other hand as a lever. That will give you a lot more power in your cast. That will make sure if you're fishing in the surf, it'll go extremely far. And I actually prefer spinning for big baits, but I prefer conventional for smaller baits. you guys might want to switch it up a little bit, but let me show you the full follow through. Okay. So, get comfortable with this position. Rock it. And you let go. Let me show you this. I don't have the knob fully secured, but I do have it set to where I like it. And look at that. No backlash. Now, you will need to have your finger on the line a little bit whenever you are reeling in, just in case there's any slack. It won't give you any extra line that you don't need. Now, this is a rod that I've had for about 2 years. It's a nice sturdy rod, nice sensitive tip too. If you get any bites, you'll know. And whenever I thought to pair this up, I was thinking this was going to be perfect, and it is. This is a perfect setup. A medium heavy fast action rod, 15 to 40 pound line. Perfect setup. There's nothing wrong with it. I have no complaints. Now, my grandpa did get the same exact reel, and he did get a slightly heavier rod, kind of. It has the same length for the butt, and then it goes to I think this is a 7-foot. He also has a 7-foot. And his goes up to 50 pounds. Mine goes up to 45. But we got the same line and everything. So I will be showing him how to cast this. But it's a lot different whenever to cast with a spinning combo, because you'll have to hold the line with your finger. Hold the line with your finger, and then you'll have to let it go. With this, keep your thumb on the spool at all times, even when you're casting. If you take your thumb off while you're casting, and then it lands in the water while your thumb's off it, buddy, that line, that's gonna turn into a bush. I don't know what to tell you. You need to be careful with your thumb. You need to have thumb control. The best way to practice is go out to a field or just in an empty parking lot, or a slightly empty parking lot like I'm in now. You know, don't have really anything else. And just practice small casts like this. Just practice little small casts like that. And then once you get used to that, and you're ready to go fishing, you can loosen the knob a little bit, loosen up the drag, and then you'll be able to practice further casts. I hope that y'all found this video very informative, and I hope that you learned something from watching this. God bless, and have a great day.